have two new tabs in the service pool that are respectively scheduled actions and access calendars. These two tabs are related to the calendar section. Here we have some examples already configured in the calendar section. The first thing we will do is to show you how to create a calendar, then how to apply it to UDS. With calendars we can make two basic tasks that can by their turn regroup other subtasks. But the basic thing we're going to do with a calendar is scheduling tasks performed in the UDS system. Configure a series of service accesses for our users. For example, let's start with the access calendar. Here we have created a calendar that is accessed from 9 to 6. This calendar has the purpose of giving access to users between 9 and 6 p.m. between 9 a.m. and 6 p.m. To provide access to users only during this period, the service is going to be enabled and automatically disabled again after 6 in the afternoon. For example, if a user logs in before 6, the system won't log them out unless they log out manually. I recommend that you use descriptive name to correctly identify the calendar. We're going now to create a rule. In the rule we are going to define the start parameter of this calendar and the duration. Between the start parameter, which is the starting hour, which is 9 in the morning, and the duration is 9 hours. It means from 9 in the morning until 6 in the afternoon the service will be available. Before 9 and after 6 the service is not available. I recommend that you use this short summary because sometimes the system does not translate well because it uses auto translations. But the most important thing is the content of the summary. Now that we have created our rule that starts at 9 in the morning and finishes at 6 in the afternoon, and that repeats every day and executes on a daily basis, we're going to service pool and select a service to attach the calendar to. We go to the section calendar access. We choose the priority, which is something that we have integrated in almost every part of our UDS system. Then we choose the calendar by calendar name and we choose the access method. If it's allowed, then it's allowed to access. If it's denied, then it's disabled. In this case, we'll choose allow and save. And now we have attached to the service Windows 7 the access from 9 to 6 in the afternoon. It means that before 9 the service is not accessed and after 6 the service is disabled again. We can also deal with class work. For example, if we have classes, physics, maths, and science, and for every class we have a specific virtual machine, then we could specify which virtual machines could be accessed in what time slot. For example, if the class starts at 11 and finishes at 12, then we select 1 hour duration and starting at 11 and finishes at 12. And we can repeat it like working days on the week, every day or every week, according to our need. Now we're going to deal with task automation. For this example, we have automated tasks for increasing and decreasing cache system. For increasing cache is increasing the number of the virtual machines in the cache system to make them in the standby mode and available for users to log into. Reducing the cache is reducing the cache system, the number of virtual machines in the cache system. It means that before 8 in the morning, the virtual machines are increased in the cache system and make them available for users to log into. But after 8 in the afternoon, after users are home and there is no users needing the virtual machines, we decrease the cache again to reduce resources and save energy. So for this one, is decreasing the cache, is decreasing the number of virtual machines in the cache system, and it's making it 2 after 8 in the afternoon because we just leave 2 available virtual machines in the cache level 1. And this one is increasing the cache, and it's increasing the number of virtual machines in the cache level 1 to 4 to prepare the virtual machines for users to access in the morning. Now let's go to service pools and assign these two methods to Windows 7 service. Let's go to schedule tasks and create a rule. We just select the calendar name and the task to be performed. So now the two calendars are added to the service pool. We add the calendar increase cache increase the number of virtual machines in the cache level 1. The service Windows 7 has 2 calendars, one for increase and one for decrease. We have created another calendar for publishing machines at 3 EM. This calendar does publish a service at 3 EM. Now we go to the service where we are going to place the calendar. We select new and the action scheduled and the scheduled action, and tomorrow at 3 EM the service will be published. We have actually enabled the Launch Now button for testing reasons. We recommend that you use this button to test if you have done the rules correctly and if your calendar is operational. Keep in mind that it's important that the database as well as the broker must be well configured and have NTP server to synchronize the time for calendar and scheduled tasks to work perfectly and properly.